Alexander Pedals made a post-apocalyptic soundscape pedal that clearly has a lot going on. When you play through it, you can really feel how complex and layered it is, and to me, it does sound like the feeling of being a ghost walking around an empty city. And I feel like they just like completely nailed the pedal art. Now We Are Ghosts is a warbly lo-fi reverb with a filter, swell, noise, and some dirt. There are 3 kinds of warble, 3 kinds of noise, and 3 kinds of filters. This toggle over here chooses between high pass, band pass, and low pass, and you can set it so that the filter reacts to your playing dynamics or have it just move on its own. You can choose the type of noise you want using this toggle over here, and you can blend it in using the noise knob. You could choose between pops and clicks, 60 cycle hum, or this one called trash, which I like the most. This pedal isn't very generous with the reverb time and the dirt, so you're not going to get super ambient pads or a distorted blown out reverb, but that's not what this pedal was meant to be. I'm actually glad that I didn't have the option to go super ambient with it, because obviously that's where I would have gone first and I would have completely missed the point of the pedal. But if that's something that you want to do, this pedal can do it, so I'm going to set it so that the reverb is as clean, as long, and as ambient as we can make it. There are also no secondary controls on this. What you see is what you get. It's not any better or worse than pedals that do have secondary controls, but there's no screen or menu diving, which is something that I really appreciate. Personally, I feel like if you can avoid putting a screen on a pedal, then you should avoid it.
There's still some great pedals with screens.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. I'm just saying, if you can get around that, then you should. Now, I'm not a huge fan of auto swell because sometimes envelope stuff can get really annoying with the Harp because of how resonant the Harp is. So instead, I like to control things using an expression pedal, and you could set that up to work however you want. can also create a muddy, haunting ambience when used on lower pitched instruments. So I'm gonna plug this into my harp bass strings. And then I'm going to use sending for a glitchy analog delay to kind of give it this grim apocalyptic feel, which sounds like this. If you turn the space knob all the way up, it separates the effects. Dirt kind of just sounds like some high-end static, but it can be really cool and useful if you set it the right way. Thank you so much to Alexander Pedals for sending me Now We Are Ghosts, and thank you for watching. I feel like this would be like sick band, like a sick band name.
Be a cool album cover.
Why isn't there a band that's called Now We Are Ghosts? There probably is, right?
Probably is.
This would be a cool album cover. I want a shirt with this art on it. I just feel like there's so much opportunity here because it's such cool art. I'd print this on my wall. You know, I'd have this as wall art. What are you doing? Oh my god, yeah. Come on, this is so cool. Wait, my head's too big. I have to do this. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell, does it look cool with the wolf shirt?
Yeah.
Does it actually match?
Yeah, it's kind of badass.
Do you think I can leave like this? Like, can I go out in public? Okay. I feel like it's cool.
Yeah. Go to the store. Let's go to the
Okay,
store.
I'm going to the store.